Today we're not diving into pixel-packed conspiracies or digital mysteries. Nope, we're journeying into something even more mind-bending, the world of precognitive dreams. We're talking about those freaky night visions that seem to predict the future. Are they just coincidences, or is your brain secretly moonlighting as a time machine? From subconscious supercomputers to quantum-entangled minds, we're going to unravel these theories faster than you can say déjà vu. We'll explore real-life cases that'll make your hair stand on end and dive into the dark side of dream premonitions that'll have you questioning reality itself. But before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a new video, click the bell icon as well. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it a lot. Alright, let's get started. Let's blast off into the mind-bending world of precognitive dreams. Ever had that weird feeling of déjà vu, like you've seen something before it actually happened? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the freaky realm of future-predicting snoozes. Picture this. You're fast asleep, dreaming about finding your lost lucky socks, and bam! The next day, there they are, tucked behind the couch, just like in your dream. Coincidence? Or did your brain just pull a Marty McFly and time travel while you were catching some Z's? This isn't some new age hipster trend. People have been claiming to have prophetic dreams since way back when. We're talking ancient Egyptians with their dream-decoding priests. Talk about a niche job market. Native Americans tuning into their dreams for wisdom. And ancient Greeks thinking their nighttime visions were basically text messages from the gods. But here's where it gets really wild. Even with all our modern science and fancy brain-scanning gizmos, we still can't figure out if these dreams are legit or just our minds playing tricks on us. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded while riding a unicycle. Frustrating, but you can't help but want to crack the code. So why are we so obsessed with the idea of peeking into the future through our dreams? Maybe it's our inner control freaks wanting to know what's coming next. Or perhaps we're all secret superheroes, and precognitive dreams are our hidden superpowers waiting to be unleashed. Think about it. If you knew your dreams could be spoilers for your life, wouldn't you pay more attention to them? You'd be like, "Sorry, boss, can't come to work today. My dream says I'm going to win the lottery if I buy a ticket at exactly 3:47 p.m. Disclaimer: please don't actually do this. Your boss probably won't buy it, and your wallet definitely won't thank you. But here's the million-dollar question. Are these dreams really a peek into the future? Or are they just a mashup of our memories, wishes, and that weird burrito we ate before bed? And if they are real, why can't we dream up next week's winning lottery numbers? Seriously, brain, get with the program. What if our dreams are like a cosmic game of telephone, where the future is trying to send us messages, but they get all jumbled up in translation? Maybe when we dream about flying, it's actually the future telling us we're going to ace that presentation next week. Or when we dream about being chased by a giant marshmallow, it's actually, okay, I've got nothing for that one. That's just weird. We're about to dive headfirst into the mind-bending world of precognitive dream theories. Is your brain secretly moonlighting as a time machine? Let's crack this case wide open. First up, we've got the subconscious theory. Picture your brain as a super-powered, always-on Google search engine. While you're off in La La Land, dreaming about swashbuckling adventures, your brain's busy piecing together a giant jigsaw puzzle of information. Suddenly, bam! You remember where you left your keys. Under the couch, next to your imaginary pirate treasure, of course. But hold up. Some folks aren't buying it. They're like, "Nice try, but that doesn't explain how I dreamed about running into my long-lost bestie at a polka dot-themed carnival. And it actually happened the next day." It's like trying to explain away Harry Potter's magic by saying he's just really good at sleight of hand. Now, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to go full-on sci-fi with the quantum theory. Imagine your brain as a cosmic Wi-Fi router, quantumly entangled with the entire universe. Wild, right? It's like your dreams are picking up spoilers for tomorrow's episode of reality. Think about it. If quantum particles can affect each other across vast distances, who's to say our brains aren't tuning into future frequencies while we snooze? It's like having a psychic hotline to the universe. But before you start betting your life savings on dream-predicted lottery numbers, remember, this theory is about as solid as a sandcastle in a hurricane. Critics are quick to point out that using quantum physics to explain precognitive dreams is like trying to fix a leaky faucet with a lightsaber. Cool in theory, but probably overkill and definitely not proven. Both these theories are pushing the envelope of what we know about time, consciousness, and reality. They're asking us to imagine a world where our dreams aren't just a nightly brainwave, but possibly a peek into the future or a deep dive into our mind's secret filing cabinet. So what's your take? Is your subconscious playing connect the dots with tomorrow's news? Or is your brain quantumly surfing the space-time continuum? Imagine your unconscious mind as a mischievous DJ, mixing up a playlist of your deepest fears and desires, then broadcasting it while you sleep. Sounds like a recipe for a mental mosh pit, right? Well, that's exactly what can happen with the darker side of precognitive dreams. Picture this. You dream about a massive storm wrecking your house. You wake up thinking, phew, just a dream. But then, plot twist. A real storm hits your neighborhood the next day. Suddenly, you're left wondering if your brain's got a direct line to the weather channel of the future. These spooky dreams can be like that one friend who always brings up embarrassing stories at parties. They have a knack for exposing the stuff we'd rather keep hidden. It's like your subconscious is playing a game of truth or dare with your future, and it always picks dare. But here's where it gets really freaky. These dreams can start messing with your real life. Imagine dreaming about losing your job every night. You'd probably start showing up to work looking like you've seen a ghost or your boss in their underwear. Talk about a self-fulfilling prophecy. And let's not forget about the toll on your mental health. It's like being stuck in a never-ending episode of Black Mirror where you're the star, and not in a good way. People might start avoiding sleep like it's a pop quiz, leading to a zombie apocalypse level of insomnia. So how do you deal with this nightmarish Netflix series playing in your head? Some folks swear by dream journals. It's like being your own dream detective, piecing together clues night after night. Others might seek out therapists or dream interpreters, turning their nocturnal adventures into a team sport. At the end of the day or night, these dark dreams are like that weird art installation at your local museum. Confusing, a bit scary, but also kind of fascinating. They challenge us to face our fears head-on and question what's really going on in the depths of our minds. So next time you wake up in a cold sweat, ask yourself, is this dream a sneaky preview of coming attractions, or just your brain's way of processing yesterday's true crime podcast binge? And remember, just because you dreamed about your teeth falling out doesn't mean you should cancel your dentist appointment. Or should you? Put on your Sherlock hats because we're diving into the twilight zone of real-life precognitive dreams. These aren't your average, I dreamt I was late for school scenarios. We're talking about dreams so eerily accurate, they'll make your hair stand up straighter than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. First up, let's talk about the 9/11 dreams. Imagine waking up in a cold sweat, visions of planes and burning skyscrapers fading from your mind, only to turn on the news and see your nightmare playing out in real time. It's like your brain accidentally tuned into the world's worst spoiler alert. How did so many people catch a sneak preview of this horrific event? Were their minds picking up some kind of cosmic disaster broadcast? It's enough to make you wonder if our brains are secretly moonlighting as psychic antennas. Now, buckle up for a real fright fest. Night terrors and sleep paralysis. Picture this. You're trapped in your own body, fully aware but unable to move, while a sinister presence lurks in the shadows of your bedroom. Sounds like a recipe for the world's worst sleepover, right? But here's the kicker. Some folks claim these terrifying episodes give them a peek into future tragedies. It's like their brains decided to mash up a horror movie with a crystal ball. Talk about a nightmare double feature. And let's not forget the Titanic dream that rocked the boat of skeptics everywhere. Imagine canceling your dream vacation because you had a nightmare about the ship sinking, only to find out later that you dodged an iceberg-sized bullet. Was this lucky lady tapping into some kind of maritime psychic hotline? Or did she just have really good intuition? It's like winning the lottery, but in reverse, and way more dramatic. These real-life cases are like a Rubik's Cube for our understanding of reality. The more you twist and turn them, the more confused you get. They've got scientists and philosophers scratching their heads harder than a monkey with fleas. Are our minds secretly time travelers? Is the future sending us cryptic postcards in our sleep? So, what's your take on these dreamy premonitions? Do they make you want to start a dream journal? Or do you think it's all just a cosmic coincidence? Have you ever had a dream that came true? Or are your dreams more showing up to school in your underwear than predicting the next big historical event? And here's a brain twister for you. If you could choose to have one precognitive dream, what would you want it to be about? The next viral TikTok dance? The cure for the common cold? That's all we have time for today. So, the big question, are precognitive dreams a legit window into the future, or just a spooky mix of coincidence and subconscious fears? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And hey, if you've ever had a dream that felt eerily prophetic, be sure to share it too. We might just feature it in a future video. Ominous whisper. Unless it's too terrifying. Before you hit the hay tonight, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the strange and unsettling. And hey, if you want to catch our videos before they even happen, maybe try some quantum entanglement with that subscribe button. Just a thought.